Welcome AMB 220. My name is Tom Adams and I'll be analysing the advertising campaign surrounding McDonald's loaded fries. Specifically, how the campaign utilised creative, strategic, and media approaches to capture its target audience. Firstly, the strategic goal. The problem McDonald's faced was the crucial offering of snacks of high pleasure and enjoyments, where most consumers turned away from the franchise to pursue more high-feeling goods, as seen in the pubs and vendors such as 7-Eleven Krispy Kremes. The objective was then to create awareness of the newly favoritized chips in a new light and the Bring the Chips to Life campaign. This slide shows how the importance of setting advertising and promotional objectives. Specific objectives are needed to coordinate and guide the development of the promotional program, as well as provide a benchmark against which performance can be measured and evaluated. Hence, the campaign aimed at increasing awareness of the product by 40% in the demographic of children, youth, and young urban families in 4 to 6 weeks, with half of the awareness target converted into trial and consumption of the product. This was carried out via the use of social media engagement as the driving awareness tool, by allowing fans to have a say in the creating of digital content through fly flicks and a full audience-based short film. By centering their marketing mix around online and social media, the McDonald's campaign was successfully able to penetrate the high engagement consumers of McDonald's youth aged 16 to 21, male and female with access to internet. The theory was behind the big idea model, shows the creative process of going from problem recognition, how to develop a selling argument, to how to create the execution and appeal through a creative idea. The actual formation of the big idea was developed using Young's model, whereby the digital copywriter will go through different levels in how to structure the selling argument to create a way that is best appealing for the target market. These levels are immersion, digestion, incubation, illumination, and verification. As shown, each level of Young's model describes the difference of idea formation, and the outcome was the Bring the Fries to Life campaign, where the consumer decides the fate of the campaign. This was done as the formulating the right message or creative strategy is absolutely vital. It's all about knowing what to say to your target market. As it's all about the message, it is absolutely vital to know who you are selling to. In this case, the younger demographic would be more willing to take up this communication process. Because unless you know what you're selling, you will never know the connection between your product and the consumers or the other stakeholders you seek to target. This product is typically a low involvement, do, feel, learn product. But by increasing the involvement, the consumer has now become more emotional towards the product than previous. McDonald's has always priced certain products very aggressively with the target market in mind. By keeping this product and its positioning to target a younger demographic, they are able to draw in more price-sensitive consumers. Then allowing for the free Wi-Fi, McDonald's is able to utilize the restaurant experience as well as the ability to capitalize on the transaction by initiating the Loaded Fries digital campaign. The successful reach of this campaign was only able to be done by accessing this target market in such a different way. The ability to create momentum on the online platforms enabled this to have a wider audience for a less amount of resource, in turn being able to convert more viewers to purchases. The campaign's success is evident in the statistical figures on the online media platforms such as Twitter and Facebook. The reach aimed to target about 40% of the target market, where in actual fact, the advertising was able to capture just over 70% of the market, almost double the expectation. The Loaded Fries campaign was able to use two types of appeal in their marketing strategy. Both emotional and social appeals were used to drive factors such as enjoyment and involvement. The reason they used this was in the marketing mix is the emergence of sharing online content in this demographic, and moreover the ability to create momentum through acceptance and fear of loss when it comes to the creation of the short film and local buzz. The overall tone due to this was easily picked up by the consumer as fun, vibrant, new, witty, and engaging. By doing so, was able to position the new addition to the menu as premium treat and it is enjoyed by everyone. The big idea used was to engage the consumer in the line of communication. By cancelling out as much noise as they possibly could, they allowed the consumer to create the content and hence be more connected. To increase the conversion rate between viewers and audience participation, however, I would suggest the use of the driving factor that brings the consumer to the store through incentives or fear of loss factors. The idea behind it stems from the KFC Hungry Bites campaign that drew consumers to purchase through incentives. This, I believe, would further capitalize on the reach. The main media channels that were used in this campaign were in digital, TV, and print. These are the main avenues that the target market use, with the engagement of these channels taking in excess of 4 hours per day each. The use of locally targeted physical billboards, however, would increase the local engagement and create local buzz about an incentive for trying the new fries, and actually help to direct the message to where the nearest place to try the new loaded fries is.